Yeah, Brayden, I'm just gonna put you in charge of setting the line. You're the bookie. Brayden is the official dojo bookie. He sets the line. You guys gamble from there. Prediction started. Let's go. Let's do it. This is piece, not pawns, by the way. All right, what's the prediction? Hanging piece in first 25 moves. Wow. All right, guys, we'll see. Will white hang a piece in the first 25 moves? That means they drop a piece. That means they put a piece somewhere where I can take it, where they leave a piece hanging. How much longer until I encounter another sword for Cal? I was hoping to run into Danya, but he was playing Blitz, I think, on his speed run. All right, let's castle. Bishop d3. This is a decent move. Let's play e5 here. Stick to the classics. And I think the bet is if my opponent drops a piece, right? If I drop a piece, does that count? Let's figure out the rules. Brayden, real quick, does it count if I hang a piece? Not that I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it, but I mean, if I do it by accident. Does that? Okay, black played d5. All right, either player, good. Okay, either player. White played d5, so that means it's time to bring our knight to c5. This is a typical thing in the King's Indian. I still want to keep this educational, guys. Come on, let's be serious. So knight should go to c5 here. This is just a beautiful square, but we got to start with a5 to just carve out some space. Never let white play b4. All right, let's see the details. Wow, 84% on yes. Remember, guys, the first poll was like 90% in favor of yes, that I would win in under 35 moves, and then I wasn't able to do it. So big margin for yes here again, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Even 1200 rating seems sus. That's funny. It might be a new account. Yeah, they joined today. Oh, very sus. Very sus. Hey, Juicy Juice, thanks for subscribing. Okay, Queen D2. We can also think about this one. Yeah, let's play knight g4. And then on bishop g5, we'll play f6. Yeah, piece, I could hang a piece as well. That'll satisfy the bet. A hanging piece is if someone loses a piece for free. Yeah, so for example, like if white goes bishop h6, that's losing a piece because I can take it, my knight defends it, that's gonna be a piece for free. Right, exactly. I appreciate you guys helping out some of the newer players in the chat, by the way. I don't always have the energy to like answer every single question, so I appreciate you guys helping me out. Joan SB, thanks for following. Okay, hydrate. Yeah, I keep missing the hydrate. Okay, castles, this feels extremely risky, but it is playable as long as the diagonal is closed. Like, white can totally do this, but it allows me to take the dark squared bishop, which I think I'm just gonna do. And then this knight can come in either to c5 or to b4, but probably c5 makes makes sense. Now, even though the king is over here, I'm strongly going to consider playing f5, either on this move or after taking on d3. Yeah, let's go f5 right away. We want to just like kind of open up the diagonal. f3, fair enough. Now maybe f4. Just keep everything blocked up. Actually, oh no. I regret closing this diagonal. I feel like I could have used this one somehow, maybe. That's okay. Moment of truth, guys. He's thinking. Oh no. The yeses have it. The yeses have won. As soon as he started thinking, that was a bad sign. That was a bad sign, because queen e2 is just the only move here. All right, the yeses take it. That's a piece. That's a piece. Prediction result is yes. Don't take it. Even if I didn't take it, that wouldn't matter. The dude hung a piece. We all saw it. So 2,000 go to Riemann and 8 others. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Folks, better luck next time. Now, I have an important question, Braden. Is there any kind of rake? Like, does the house get anything? Because that's going to be really important. We need to get some channel points for every bet that goes in through the dojo. Man, how could, look at how much material one move hung. I mean, I don't mean to rag on the guy. I'm just shocked. Like, we took the bishop with check, and then we took the queen, and then like both rooks are hanging. I mean, it's bad luck, honestly. Just bad luck. I want some rake. I want to cut. This is our channel. People are betting channel points. There should be a rake. All right, we'll take this guy. And now, okay, we just need to get our queen into the game. Maybe we'll play c6 here and just open things up. Should be easy. I am Door. I am. Assuming you're talking to me. Saddam, you lost. How could this happen? Well, I hope you learned something from the game. Sure thing, Braden. Yeah, I'm guessing it's like /predict. Yeah, I feel like I could set it up. All right, let's get this guy in. Yeah, it's actually very similar to setting up a poll. You can do /poll also. Yeah, this is fun. Actually, I wanna incorporate this into Sunday Night Fights. I think this could be a real big hit for Sunday Night Fights because we can just bet on moves. We can bet to see if they're gonna like make a move or not. It'll be a lot of fun. Okay, let's bring this guy in. /prediction again to end it. Cool. If I played Magnus 100 times, would I win one? What time control, Beard Red? Time control is very important. Because classical, maybe not. Blitz, probably I would win one. I would hope. Maybe not. Depends on how focused he is, I guess. Okay, we're gonna open the C file now so we can just get after the king. But in classical, I doubt it. I could get some draws, but I don't think I would win. All right, we decided to take this way, so we're gonna bring in our bishop like this. Knight is pinned. Next, maybe we go e4 and open up the other bishop. In 10-minute, it'd be tough. I think I could win a few, 1 or 2. Although Magnus is just, I mean, an absolute beast of a blitz player. I just think there's more variance in blitz. Like even if you're Magnus, you're much more likely to mess up and blunder something. Like 100 games, you know, he might hang a piece. Like if he hangs a piece to me in a 10-minute game, I'll take it, and then I have good chances to win. I won't win 100% of the time. Like I'm not definitely gonna win, but I'll have good chances to win. Okay, let's play this move because I want to open the C file. Any tips for someone who is pretty much helpless in the queen's pawn opening? I always go for the Nimzo Indian, but I keep losing. Yeah, Diamond X-Men, I mean, it's tough when you're starting out. I feel you. When I was lower rated, I actually struggled against D4 quite a bit as well, when I was maybe 14, 1500. Hey, GG. All right, London system, let's play G6. And predictions are already in for this game, right? Bishop D3 will go D6. I actually think the bishop is misplaced on D3 in this position, and I'll show you guys why. Hopefully this will be instructive. Their fate was sealed long ago. Good. Because against this setup, we're going to go knight d7 and then rook e8 and threaten e5 attack, hitting the bishop and then trying to get e4. Okay, I'm not really worried about all this. I'm just going to go rook e8 here. And if white wants to go e4, we'll shut them down with e5. Okay, here I think we're just playing e5. Now, if white's not careful, e4 is going to win a piece, so they really have to play bishop g5 here. Actually, I want to be a little bit careful of this pin, but it should be fine. Let's see, can white take? I should have calculated this. Take g6. Nah, that was probably nothing. I think giving up too much material. Okay, but if we go e4 here, they can take, and that's certainly not clear. So my thinking is to just play h6 and challenge the bishop. Yeah, let's do this first. And then if bishop comes back, we might play g5 and think about e4 winning the piece. Okay, bishop takes f6. We don't want to take with the knight because that would open up our queen against the rook and white will have some discovered attack. So I think we want to take with the queen here or with the bishop, also possible. I think I want to develop the queen. And then on any kind of knight e4 tempo, we can go queen b6. Knight d5. We can consider some moves, but I think I'm just going to go queen d8 there and then look to get a tempo on the knight with c6. And then my queen can come out anyway. Hopefully this instructive moment for kings. Indian players, you don't got to worry about your queen on d8. A lot of times this one is going to be active. And you can go c6 here. Okay, we'll go c6. Spill's over. Thanks for following. Welcome to the dojo. Alright, knight e4. So first instinct is again just get the queen out somewhere active. Let's do it. SC2242, thanks for following as well. A lot of new followers today. It's a good day for the dojo. We had Shanky in earlier today. That was an amazing class. Okay, now we got to get our pieces out. So knight c5 or knight b6 are kind of my first choices here. f5 is possible as well, but I'd be a little bit worried about my light squares. knight g5 stuff and so on. So let's go knight c5. Barnacle, thanks for following. Francis 0779. What happened, guys? Was there a raid? Did I miss a raid? Dragomir, thanks for following as well. And Culp24, I missed you. Pox3M. I'm just gonna call out everyone that's following, calling out in a good way. Yeah, dojo is classically like considered like a martial arts thing where you go to get better. So ChessDojo is all about chess improvement. That's what we do here. In addition to me, we got Jesse and David, who often do streams, and yeah, we do a lot of different stuff here. Sometimes we're playing, sometimes we're doing lessons, sometimes we're training, often like solving exercises and stuff. All right, let's develop the bishop. And yeah, I really like my position here because we got two bishops kind of pointing at white's queenside here. I don't want to take this one. I want to keep my bishop. So I'm just going to, again, bring my queen back. I don't mind losing the tempo. I don't think the knight is well placed here. In fact, it's just going to be a target when we go a5, a4, and a3 coming up with the attack. Okay, g4. White is trying to get something going on the king side, but we're very solid here. So let's push this one. And this is going to be our attacking plan. Just a4, a3, and trying to open lines around the king. Any thoughts on, I assume, chess.com versus Lichess for new players? Yeah, don't worry about it. People are so crazy about this whole chess.com Lichess thing. It's the same board, guys. The pieces move the same whether you play on chess.com or Lichess. It's like it's the same board. So I think it doesn't matter. A lot of people prefer Lichess. A lot of people prefer chess.com. I like the chess.com videos and the lessons. I think they're a great value. That's true. Chess.com lets you make multiple pre-moves. That is a big difference. Okay, I think I want to push this one and fight for the dark squares. And one day this is going to be a big problem for white's king, because we want to get our queen here. Now if we do this right away, it's going to be knight e4. And if we go here, knight takes e4, queen doesn't get in. Maybe we can try this one. Queen b4, if knight e4, then we'll go f5 and kick the knight, and then c3. Okay, not so easy. Really tempted to play e4 here, just open the diagonal. It's probably good for black. Yeah, how about this line? Let's play e4 because I think this is instructive. Knight takes e4, bishop d5. And then next we're just going to take on e4 and go queen e5. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just give the pawn. I always want my students to take risk and play dynamically, so this is how you do it. Just pitch the pawn, open the diagonal. Okay, white blundered here because queen f6 is just over. They had to play knight takes e4, I think, and then bishop d5. It's kind of the idea, taking and then following up with queen e5. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go here. Should be game over. Well, chess.com is also free for new players. My channel, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, Farley boy, how's it going? Okay, knight takes e4. I don't have this one, but we're gonna give this check first, I think. And then queen b2. And then rook 88. You can pronounce my name Kostya. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's awesome when the crowd goes wild. Prediction result is black. Ah, interesting. 4,000 go to CloudSat and 4 others. Who will give the first check, white or black? Ah, I see. But that was tough because you guys didn't know whether I would be playing white or black or not. I think that one should have been who would give the first check, Kostya or opponent, because I think that's more interesting. Because I found that a lot of my opponents give these early checks that aren't necessarily good, but not always. Okay, speaking of checks, we're gonna mate this king. Now knight d6 we can take. King is going here. I'm sure we're winning. We can take here. Is this a faster mate? This looks faster because we open up the rook. And then if king takes, we have queen c3. Checkmate. Unfortunately, guys, I think this is going to be the last game for the night, so no more predictions. Oh, that's interesting, Brandon. That makes sense. Okay, we have 2 checkmates here available. It's really hard to choose which one. Rook takes d6 is nice, but I love demonstrating a concept. So we're gonna mate on the dark squares. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the stream, guys. And then I think we'll call it a night. Knight f3. We haven't gotten a lot of knight f3s. But I'm gonna stick with the King's Indian. Now knight c3. Maybe he can go e4 here, huh? So do we stop this one? I think we stop this one. We're gonna go d5 and then we'll play g6, bishop g7. Hey Ogama MD, thanks for following. And if we win this one, we'll get our rating above 1400. We're gonna break 1400, fellas. Gonna break 1400. Big day for us. Big day. But if I didn't play d5, we wouldn't get a King's Indian either. We would have gotten a perk. So I don't know what to do, Dor. My hands were tied. Let's castle. Okay, bishop h6, typical idea. I've always liked knight e4 as a response in these kinds of positions. Because we immediately hit the queen and we get some counterplay here. So if takes, we get takes, and then pawn on d4 will be hanging. I think this is a good line for black. These streams start when you wake up, Raiden? Oh, jeez, man. Yeah, you're worse than me. I stay up pretty late. Alright, bishop takes g7. Gonna take this one. Gotta take back. Knight g5. What do we want to do here? I think I've actually seen this line before, and there's this move e5 here that's pretty sharp and good for black, but I don't know if I really want to play it. So e5 takes, we take on d2, king takes, bishop f5, and then we're just going to get our pieces out. I think this is a fun line. Let's do it. Damn, 9 p.m. That's rough. You gotta just keep going until you just wake up in the morning by accident. Okay, castles. I don't know about this one. Sure. Interesting move though. Let's see, take, rook takes. Then we'll get this end game. You can play f5 there and defend the e pawn. Yeah, that looks interesting. Let's do it. What's the point of fianchetto if your dark square bishop gets traded off and you have your dark square weaknesses around the king? Yeah, I mean, sometimes white can trade it off, but they take time to do this. So while they're spending this time trading off your bishop, black is kind of often getting a lead in development. So knight c6 here, alright, just defending the pawn. Then we're going to bring the bishop out to maybe f5 or e6 next, maybe rook e8. Or queen d5, as well as an idea, hitting the knight and also trying to snag this a2 pawn. h4. I kind of like queen d5 here. I think this is a strong move. Very strong double attack. Now he could go knight c3. That's a nice defense. Defending the knight and defending the pawn. We can't take because our queen will be hanging. Right, the other thing about the King's Indian is that many times black's dark square bishop ends up being our bad bishop. So we're kind of happy to trade it out. Knight c3, we can go like queen a5. Or queen c4, that's true. Knight f6, queen h6. Maybe it's worth a shot. I think I just developed there. Defend my rook. What's the next book for book club? I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be like 12 weeks before we finish this one. So we'll just choose whatever book is cool when we're done. All right, knight g5. I think we should just snag this pawn. I think we can get away with this one. All right, c3. White is trying to get out. We can give check and bishop f5. That looks very dangerous. a5. King has to run up. Or we can play bishop f5 first and make things difficult for white. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Cut the king first, and this one becomes a much bigger problem. If queen moves, we can just give checks. We can also take on c3 to play queen c2. All right, e4, we're gonna take this one en passant. Hopefully we don't get accused of cheating over this move. Yeah, I think there's like at least maybe 10 more chapters or something. My opponent is stunned. How could they do this? Pano says, I will never understand en passant. Oh, come on, guys. We gotta change that. We can change that. And they said, well played. Real chess players don't play upset. Alright guys, if you're confused about this one, I'll explain it the one time. You can do this. This is a rule in chess. This is a thing that exists. When the pawn advances 2 squares next to your pawn, you have the option for one move only, very important for one move, so this move only you can take if you want to. You don't have to, but in this case I wanted to because I still wanted to open up my bishop. And the reason they allow this is because the pawn is kind of skipping past this like e3 square, right? So without this rule, it would actually be very easy to just block a position. That's why this one is important. All right, 96, we take those. Maybe they want queen d7, that's fine. We block those. And queen is actually trapped, amazingly. Look at this. All right, queen takes, best move. Let's get out of the checks. That should be that. Rook d3. Fighting back! White is fighting. Oh man. Well, we got a checkmate here. Where is our mate gonna be? Alright, let's give this check. We'll get the rook pinned and then go rook d8. Kind of a shame to lose this pawn, but we'll have to do. Didn't I have mate? Did I have mate? I don't know. Did we have mate? We were in check a lot. Check, check, rook d3. No mate, no mate. All right, rook h3. All right, let's set up a mate here. We'll go rook takes, bishop takes, and then we're gonna go e2 and queen d1 checkmate. Nice one, yeah? I like it. I'm a fan. 24 moves, all right. GG. GG.